Hey everybody, it's me, shelleyk80, and yes, I'm smashed, so don't even say like, was this bitch slurring, okay, so whatever, I had a very good night, okay. My tooth, I have a wisdom tooth, and it's like killing me, and I asked my brother just so I could buy like, I guess some beer and let it get warm and just drink it and just drink some NyQuil and just pass the fuck out, but he was like, no, just go down to Ditto's and get a couple of shots of whiskey and have a beer and it'll be all good. So I had some of that summer ale by Samuel Adams, really good shit. But so what really my vlog is about, okay, is about peace, love, and happiness. Because I was trying to go, to Ditto's and, just have a couple of shots. Usually I drink 2 shots of whiskey, and Ditto serves like the best shots. I mean, they don't do like 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and maybe a 5 and plus 6. And it's fucking awesome. And so I was going to cover, in style, the August issue. I was going to read a little bit about, this American Salon, give some hair, like just last minute hair tips. And, I get all you, just certain things, like a lot of tips they have in there that I talk to about that. But I'm trying to read these, okay? And I don't know what the hell happened, because I'm not like loaded, but I was just trying to, chill out and do my own thing, right? And then apparently, like, some, we'll call her Miss B, and she was working a night shift, and like she was like, I'm not serving anybody else, but I walked in and she was like, hey, I seen you before, what you want? I was like, just give me 2 shots and a beer and I'm good. And she was like, alright, fantastic, no problem. So she's clean, having a good time, and like some 2 dudes walk in, and like I thought they were fighting over some crack whore, but apparently, and I guess apparently they were fighting over because of the fact that like that nasty bitch was there and I was there, and they were flirting with the bartender, who's a very just nice lady who's just being a bartender, doing her job, not being a whore, but just, hey, what you want, hon? I get you what you need. We need this, I'll get you that. Customer service in a fucking bar. And like, she fucking, man, I fucking Redneck Brawl like I've never seen. It's my it's a hole in the wall, but I've always went there because it used to be my uncle's grocery store. So I always went there. But I mean, it was so crazy. And she came up to me and she was all like, well, like, who was that, person talking to you? I was like, well, all I know is he was just like a Marine, and we were just talking, and he's heard about the fight, so he went out to call 911 because he wasn't going to get involved because he was all like disabled. At first she was all mad, and she came back and she apologized, but I was like, dude, I told that girl straight up, I was like, man, all I know is I thought these guys were fighting each other, and when I heard knife, I was going to call 911, and when I went outside, this Marine guy or whatever with all the disabilities was all like, I'm calling 911, don't worry about it, I got it. I was like, you just go in and just play your pool game. And I was like, dude, are they fighting over like me? But apparently, like, the guys were pissed because they're fighting over the crack whore, the nice looking bartender, and the fact that I was playing the winner of the pool game. I was just playing it before they locked up, okay? And so, like, I'm so sorry, and I'm so glad my tooth feels good, because I don't give a fuck what. But, I mean, that shit is crazy, dude. I've never seen, it's a hole in the wall, but I'm telling you, I mean, I know it's like a town of like 200,000, really not that tiny, but wow, I mean, for a place that's cool, calm, and collective. And she was like, they were beating the fuck out of me, threatening to punch me with a knife. And I was all like, oh, I told her, I was like, I thought the guys were fighting each other. And I thought somebody was going to pull a knife on, like, one of the guys. And she was all like, I got black eyes, and this and this. And I was like, girl, I thought you were separating the fight. She came back up later and I was all like, I was just, I know you weren't trying to get involved. I was like, girl, I was just inside the whole fucking time. All I know, you told them to fucking leave. And when you told us to all leave, I fucking left, But she was all like, well, he's a Marine, what? And I was like, dude, I mean, I just knew he was a Marine. That's what he mentioned, because he went drinking, because he's so disabled, and so, like, sick, skinny. If he got into a fight, then he'd be involved. And if it went to court, and hopefully he doesn't, then he would be a witness to her getting her ass beat. And she was all like, but my ass, they were fighting me. And I was like, they were fighting you? I was like, oh, hell no. But she came up and was like, I understand, I understand. I was like, please believe me. Because I was ready to cry. I thought I was going to get kicked out of the bar forever. And I was just like, look, I just figured that they were fighting over each other, not you. You know, so I just thought I'd share you because this is not shit that you fucking make up, okay? You just don't make up this kind of shit, okay? This is like, I was just like, what? I'm just trying to nurse a toothache before I fucking get it pulled in next week, you know? And God, I hope I get this job. I hope they call tomorrow or Friday because that guy that in Lodo, self-storage, that miner guy, I was told to call Wednesday, 3 p.m. at Mountain Time, and I even called 3 and 4 o'clock, you know, their time, and them hosts have not called back. And I'm like, I told Sam, I'm like, straight up, dude, I'm like, hey, they're going to call and verify employment. And he's like, okay, but I'm busy. I'm like, no, you're a fucking asshole, and you don't want to help me out, okay? And that's fine, but whatever. I don't give a shit, because I'm going to get a job, and if not, what? I'm a fucking hustler. I'm a fucking hustler. And if I could play, and if I get these fucking speaker fixed, I'm gonna have to play that song like I'm a fucking hustler. I'm a fucking hustler. Where the fuck that song goes, you know, whatever. Because I want to do so many fucking dance videos. I'm like almost close to 170 subs. And I can't even dance to it because all I have is a radio, a whole little boom box that some painter left when he was remodeling the rest of the house. You know, I'm still doing my room. And it's fucking getting on my nerves, and I don't care. But today is brought to you by Ice House. It's the poor man. That's what the poor man's white beer 40. I don't know. I like Ice House better, and we're having a bowl of Wheaties. I don't give a shit. I just told the officer, I was like, dude, I was inside playing pool. That's all I know, really. All I heard was like there was going to be a knife, and I went outside and I was like, shut the fuck up, I'm about to call 911, and that dude was like, I'm already on it. And that bitch was all like, what? He didn't protect me? I was like, look at him, dude, he's like 198 pounds on like a good day, dude. I mean, if he got involved, and the guy who said he had a knife, like he pulled it out and tried to stab a guy, but it like didn't even have the blade out. He's like that retarded. I don't know. And if they're fighting over that crack whore with like the one tooth, with like the fucking people saying I'm like fucking 450 or like some people think I'm like 5 foot tall and like 180 pounds, but I mean this bitch was like big and huge and looked like she'd been like a meth smoker, and I was all like, okay, like I get the two like guys who like they might have liked her, but I'm all like those guys. She must be sucking dick for money or something. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later, okay? So till next time, I love you guys. Bitch holla what? I hope y'all loved my last video about Amityville Horror, because there are several links about that show, and I highly recommend that you read Amityville Horror. Till next time, bitch holla what? Love you guys.